Okay, this session is iBooks Part 2, and what I want to do is focus on basically opening a book and just the general features in navigating a book. In Part 3, we'll take a look at bookmarking pages and taking notes and emailing those notes within an iBook. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to the iPad User's Guide here. So I'll just tap on a book that I want to read, and it opened up for me the last location that I was at in this book, which is perfectly fine. I'm going to start in the top left hand corner and work my way across some of the basic features here. So while I'm in this book, in the top left here is the library. So if I ever want to get out of the book back to the rest of my books, I simply tap on the library. Now what happens to a lot of people is that toolbar will disappear, and then they kind of freak out because they think, well, how am I supposed to get back to the library? It's not there. Don't freak out. Simply tap anywhere, somewhere in the middle of a page. I just tapped. I know you can't see me do that, but I just tapped on the screen and it brought back up my tools up there. So now I can go back to the library if I want to exit out. The next button over is the three little lines with the three little dots next to it. That takes me to the table of contents. So I'll go ahead and do that now. And in the table of contents, obviously all the chapters are listed in here. I simply tap on the chapter that I want and it will take me directly to that page. And so let's go find maybe Safari. So I tapped on it, it took me to the Safari page. Pretty quick, pretty simple. Continuing on on the right hand side here, the two uppercase letter A's is what we tap on in order to see some of the settings, especially the font settings. The very top here, we can change the brightness. Here's how we can make the text smaller, make the text larger. Here's where we can go to change the fonts. So I'll tap on that real quick just so you can kind of see what it is. You can change the font style if you so choose. And then down here at the bottom, you can also change the theme, which this would allow you to look at the night view. And I can do that for you real quick here. You can see what it looks like. This is a lot easier on your eyes if you're reading at night, or back to black and white. So there's some other choices in there. You can kind of mess around with those. It's all optional for you there. So that's the font one. The next one over is the search feature. Very, very cool feature. You can search for any word that you think might be in the book. So I'm going to go ahead and just search for something very basic, which should be in this book a lot. iPad. And I don't have to enter or search or anything. It automatically starts searching as I type, and it creates a list over here of every place that iPad is mentioned in this book. And I can scroll through and look at the page and a short little blurb around the word so I can kind of see if that's what I'm looking for. If I find exactly what I'm looking for there, then I can tap on it. You can put multiple words in and it'll search for those multiple words as well. So maybe I want to go to iPad at a glance here on page 10. And it'll take me immediately to that page, which is kind of nice. So basically, looking across the top here, we've gone through everything except for this very far right one, which I already have selected on this particular page. I'll go and turn the page. And by the way, to turn the page, all you have to do is tap on the right hand side to move forward in the book, tap on the left hand side to move backward. Some people think you have to swipe your finger. You don't have to, although you can. And if you swipe your finger like I'm doing now, it kind of looks like you're turning a page. But you don't necessarily have to do that. You can simply tap and it will turn the page for you. So I'll tap again. Now, this far right hand button is the bookmark button. And if you bookmark a page, it will it's not bookmarking in the sense that it takes you back to that page when you open the book. It's bookmarking that you can go back and reference it from the table of contents. In part 3, we're going to take a look at taking notes, highlighting, and then also referencing these bookmarks and the highlights, and that can all be done in the table of contents. So watch part 3 and we'll come back and kind of look at how to manage your bookmarks there.